The boardroom is tense, the air electric with anticipation. Cisco's executives gather around the table, eyes fixed on the future. They are about to announce a bold acquisition, a move that could redefine their legacy. But beneath the surface, the market trembles, a silent storm threatening to unravel everything. How did the promise of the digital age transform into a $5 trillion illusion? The late 1990s, a time of unbridled optimism. The internet promised a new world where fortunes could be made overnight. Companies like Cisco were at the helm, riding the wave of the digital revolution. For ordinary people, it meant a chance to invest in the future, to be part of something monumental. At its height, the dot-com bubble saw the Nasdaq index soar, with tech stocks reaching unprecedented valuations. The excitement was palpable, the potential limitless. But beneath the surface, cracks began to form. The market downturn that would hit 2 years later loomed like a shadow, unseen but inevitable. Companies started to exercise greater caution, scrutinizing deals with a newfound skepticism. Customers, once eager to deploy cutting-edge products, began to hesitate, taking longer to make decisions. The spike in artificial intelligence and cloud services signaled a shift, a new era of computing that demanded immediate data processing. And as the bubble swelled, one question lingered. When would it burst? The year is 2020. In the heart of Silicon Valley, Cisco stands at a crossroads. The tech giant, renowned for its dominance in networking hardware, now faces the dawn of a new technological era. A decision looms: adapt or risk obsolescence. Inside the conference room, the atmosphere is charged with urgency. Executives discuss the rapid rise of artificial intelligence and cloud services. The digital landscape is changing, and Cisco must evolve. The need for low-latency data processing in the Internet of Things pushes them towards innovation. Then a bold move. Cisco participates in Isovalent's $29 million Series A. This decision marks a strategic pivot, embracing the burgeoning field of cloud-native networking. It's a gamble, but one that promises to secure Cisco's relevance in an ever-shifting market. Meanwhile, the company makes another calculated choice, increasing its dividend by 40 cents. It's a signal, a reassurance to investors that Cisco remains a stable bet in uncertain times. But stability is elusive, as the market downturn casts a long shadow. As the digital world accelerates, the stakes grow higher. Cisco's shares waver, dropping as much as 9% in extended trading. The boardroom buzzes with concern. The once unshakable confidence begins to falter. Outside, the world is changing. The use of commercial AI models in warfare raises ethical questions. Civilian casualties soar, with over 50,000 deaths reported in Gaza and Lebanon. The implications of technology stretch far beyond the confines of the boardroom. Cisco's leaders ponder their next move, aware that what they decide now could shape the company's future. The question remains: can they navigate the storm and emerge unscathed? The year is 2020, and inside Cisco's headquarters, the tension is palpable. The tech giant, once a titan of networking hardware, now stands at a critical juncture. The digital revolution is accelerating, driven by a surge in artificial intelligence and cloud services. Cisco's leaders must decide: adapt or risk obsolescence. As executives gather in the conference room, the conversation turns to the future. The demand for low-latency data processing in the Internet of Things is undeniable. Cisco needs a new strategy, one that embraces the shifting technological tides. The stakes are high, and every decision carries weight. In a bold move, Cisco participates in Isovalent's $29 million Series A funding round. This step signals a strategic shift, a commitment to cloud-native networking. It's a gamble, but one that could secure Cisco's place in a rapidly evolving market. Meanwhile, another decision takes shape. Cisco increases its dividend by 40 cents, a message to investors that stability remains a priority. Yet the market's volatility is a constant reminder of the challenges ahead. Cisco's shares dip, falling as much as 9% in extended trading. Confidence wavers, and the boardroom buzzes with concern. Beyond the walls of Cisco, the world grapples with the ethical implications of technology. The use of commercial AI models in warfare leads to devastating consequences. Civilian casualties rise, with over 50,000 deaths reported in Gaza and Lebanon. The impact of technology extends far beyond business, touching lives in profound ways. Inside Cisco, the pressure mounts. The board must make a choice that will define the company's future. The question remains, can they navigate the storm and emerge unscathed? Wednesday arrives with a chill in the air at Cisco's headquarters. The announcement is grim. Plans to cut 5% of the workforce, translating to about 250 jobs. The decision is a stark reminder of the market downturn that began 2 years ago, forcing companies to tread carefully. The boardroom is silent, the weight of the decision palpable. Outside, the market reacts. Cisco's shares, already shaky, take another hit. The 9% drop in extended trading is a blow to investor confidence. The digital revolution, once a beacon of opportunity, now feels like a storm to be weathered. With customers taking longer to deploy products, every delay feels like a step closer to the edge. Amidst the turmoil, Cisco eyes a lifeline. The acquisition of Splunk, valued at $28 billion, looms on the horizon. It's a bold move, one that promises to bolster Cisco's capabilities in data analytics and cloud services. The deal is expected to close by the first calendar quarter or early in the second quarter, offering a glimmer of hope in uncertain times. Yet the stakes remain high. The rise of artificial intelligence and cloud services has changed the game, demanding agility and foresight. As the board contemplates the future, the question lingers. Will the acquisition of Splunk be the turning point Cisco desperately needs? The dot-com bubble's aftermath was a lesson in the volatile dance between innovation and caution. Cisco, like many, found itself at a crossroads, balancing the promise of cloud-native networking and the harsh realities of market downturns. The rise of AI and cloud services reshaped the landscape, demanding swift adaptation. Yet, with every technological advance came ethical dilemmas, as seen with AI's role in warfare. Cisco's strategic moves, from funding rounds to acquisitions, showed a larger truth. In a world where technology can both empower and endanger, companies must navigate with precision. As Cisco's board weighed its next steps, the stakes were clear. The decision they faced would not only define their future, but could set a precedent for an entire industry. The air inside Cisco's boardroom is thick with anticipation. The decision to acquire Splunk, a $28 billion gamble, stands as a beacon of hope amidst the storm of market downturns and ethical quandaries. The dot-com bubble's lessons loom large, reminding everyone of the razor-thin line between innovation and catastrophe. As Cisco leans into the future, the stakes have never felt higher. Can they harness the power of AI and cloud services without repeating past mistakes? The answer could redefine the tech industry. Stay tuned to witness what unfolds next.